We had 17 seniors on our squad last year that graduated, so we're going to have to obviously replace a lot of kids in some spots. But the positive is that we had a lot of kids that played. A lot of the kids that will be quote unquote replacing those kids played last year with significant time. So even though they might not be returning starters, we have significant time with those kids. Very excited about our quarterback coming back this year, Nick Cascarino, who was a junior, who did see time even last year with Levengood being our starting quarterback. Nick did play, started 2 games for us last year and played in most all of the games. I think we have a good chance to be pretty good up front with our offensive line and defensive lines. We're not going to wow anybody with our size. The field's not going to tilt when we come out, but we're starting to get that 240, 245, 250 kid up front, and we have some young kids that are they're going to be pretty good. So, and they're coming along as the summer keeps progressing. They're coming along for us real well. I mean, the biggest thing is we've been giving up just way too many points on the defensive side. We're not creating enough turnovers on the defensive side. And with that being said, as well, we've hurt ourselves offensively by turning the ball over too many times. So we've been stressing a lot with our kids about ball security and taking care of football and offense. But we're going to have a new defensive scheme this year with a new defensive coordinator. So he's done a great job with our kids, buying into what we're going to do, and I think it fits us better with the kids that we typically have year to year. So we've got to be better on defense to have a shot to win some games. I don't think I'm not going to say we've been great offensively. We've been decent, but I think if we improve our defense, our offense is going to be better because we're just going to get more touches on the football during the course of the game. But we've got to take care of the ball more than we have. We've been 1-9. Some people might think we've lowered expectations. We've raised expectations because it's unacceptable. I mean, the coaches don't want to be 1-9. The kids don't want to be 1-9. So we've actually raised the expectation levels with our kids about what's expected, what's acceptable, effort level. And again, it just takes time, to get that in. There's 2 schools of thought with it, and we're not going to lower it to get our numbers up because I've seen that, and it hasn't worked.
So in other words, you would rather have a roster with fewer kids on it if those kids are committed than have one with like 80 kids on it that are only given like half.
Because again, if you get those kids that are committed, you'll start winning and the roster will build itself.